Outreach and visibility are what speakers struggle with the most. And I'm going to unlock the secrets today so that you can start booking your first engagements. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Booked and Paid Speaker Blueprint. Today I talk to you about how to book small engagements and increase your visibility. Outreach and visibility are what speakers struggle with the most. And I'm going to unlock the secrets today so that you can start booking your first engagements. The first thing you need to do is craft a personalized email that introduces yourself, your topics, and why you're the right fit. You can use your speaker reel as well when asked about your talks. In previous episodes, I talked about where you should place your speaker reels, the type of reels that you should create, and why it's so important to have a reel versus a one sheet. The one sheet is dead. Event planners don't want a 6-paragraph email, and they don't want a one sheet and a bio and a headshot and all of this commitment sent to them right away. If they ask for it, then yes, great, send it. Most event planners want to know 3 things. 1, the topic that you speak on. 2, the problem that you solve. And 3, what the budget is or what your fee is for you to come in and speak on those things. They have a problem that they want solved. They have a particular outcome. Your personalized email when you're reaching out or when responding to a speaker request has to include the topics and why you're the right fit. I talked previously on relevance. They need to know that you're a relevant speaker who gets their audience, who can speak to their specific problem. You're not going to send a 6-paragraph email with all kinds of information and overwhelm the event planner. They don't have time to read it. No more than 3 paragraphs. Speak to exactly what your qualifications are, the problem you solve, the topic that you speak on, and why you're the right fit. That's it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your consideration. Look forward to hearing from you. We can even put in there, if I don't hear from you in 7 days, I'll follow back up. Something like that. Make it clear, make it concise, because if the event planner doesn't know what you do, nobody else is going to know what you do. That's why it's so important for a targeted outreach to be done on your audience and your topic that you speak on. The clearer you get, the more bookings you will receive. You can also leverage social media. Post regularly on LinkedIn about your speaking journey and your niche expertise. Always put out content on why you're the thought leader or you're the expert or your point of view. You have to take a stand and you have to have a point of view. If you don't, then again, nobody knows what you stand for and nobody knows why they should book you. When you look at videos like Simon Sinek, he's always talking about leadership. John Maxwell, always talking about leadership. Tony Robbins, always talking about life mastery. He doesn't go into crypto. He doesn't go into real estate. He doesn't go into anything else. Simon Sinek doesn't go into cooking or cars. He only talks about the one thing. Mel Robbins, everybody who you watch every single day, always talks about the one thing that they do the best. They're known for that. Brené Brown, known for courage. You have to be known for the one thing. When you create your short videos, use quick tips or stories that's related to your topic, whatever that topic that you decide is what you're going to be known for. When you go live on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram, TikTok, always create just that one takeaway, the one topic that you're going to be known for. So if it's travel, if it's business, don't go into 5 different things like you would on a podcast. On social media, you want to go into the one thing and you want to be known for that one tip, that one topic. You can also post short videos of your talk. So when you get your talk recorded, you can chop it up into a bunch of different videos and you can post those with different parts of your message and then create a whole social media post around your message. Showcasing you speaking on stage is one of the best ways to get booked and paid to speak. Event planners are going to social media, especially LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, you have to be on LinkedIn. That's where the professionals are. That's where the event planners are. They're not really on Facebook, maybe a little bit on Instagram, but for the most part, all the people that are going to bring you in to speak are on LinkedIn. So you have to master LinkedIn, and it's all professional content. It's all solving problems, and it's not what you see on Facebook. It's the professionalism that is on LinkedIn that brings people to you. So when you're posting your short videos, make sure that you're addressing the problem that you solve right in the beginning of the video, and then give that quick tip. When you're posting your short clips of you speaking or on a podcast or somewhere like on a stage, and you're promoting your speaking, create the post around that piece of your talk. And then in your post, you can put in there the title of your talk, why it's so important, the problem that it solves. It's almost like sending an email out saying, this is why I'm the right speaker. But instead, you're just creating that social media post that tells people why you're the right speaker. When you're booking your first engagements, you want to look for your right audience. And there's a way that you do this. There's a saying, speak nationally, but sleep locally. So, what that means is that you find a national association that's having an event in your city. You find a national company that is having an event in your city. Now, this can range from ERGs, employee resource groups. It can range to high schools, colleges, associations, government agencies like the health department, workforce, the city itself. I've spoken to the entire city employee pool of Orem, Utah, first responders, clerks, admin. It was a 400 people that were at this event. And I spoke directly to the entire city of Orem employee group. I think the only person that wasn't there was like the mayor. Local talks can be a great way to not only get video, but get testimonial. You need the testimonials to put on your website. You need the testimonials to post on social media. So looking for local talks is one of the best ways that you can get started really fast. Or if you're looking for gigs and you've been speaking for a while, look in your own backyard. Everybody wants to look at some of the major cities like Orlando or Chicago, New York. Look in your own city. Look at the Chamber of Commerce. Look at the colleges in your state. Just look at your whole state. I love speaking in my home state. I've spoken to excavation companies. I spoke to the Michigan Cemetery Association, and they're all of the people that take care of the cemeteries. That led me to finding out that other states have cemetery associations, and I'm actually looking at speaking at another one. They were an amazing group of people. It's one of the weirdest things that I've ever seen was the cemetery association. Like, that's not one of the organizations that I would think to look at. But I saw that they had an event. I saw that they were looking for a 4-hour workshop. I'm like, well, I can do that on resilience, on communication. I'm like, well, I can do that. So sometimes the problem that you solve can be that specific audience. Now, my association audiences are all over the country, but sometimes the association is looking for generational development. I don't do that. Maybe they're looking for a succession plan. I don't do succession plans. So sometimes the problem that you solve reveals your audience. Podcasts and online summits are a great way to build your audience. And in the next episode, I'm going to talk about how to expand your visibility with podcasts, build an email list if that's what you want to do, and how to build relationships with those event planners. A lot of times the speakers want to come in, collect a check, and leave, and you're leaving a lot of money on the table. In the next episode, I'm going to talk to you about how to capitalize on those relationships so that you get hired to other organizations, to other events that those event planners are aware of that you may not be. If you like this episode, subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform. Watch us and subscribe to us on YouTube. And I look forward to the next episode, and I hope that this brings a ton of value.